Hey everyone, it's Rachel. So today I'm going to do something a bit different and something that honestly scares me quite a bit. I am going to attempt to write a song in an hour. Now I'm definitely a bit late for this challenge. You probably saw a bunch of other YouTubers doing similar videos a while back, and I believe it was started by Rob Scallon, but I'd always thought the idea was really cool. I'd just been pretty nervous to try to attempt it myself. I've only been playing guitar for around 3.5 years now, and I've only ever written one full song, so I am definitely very new to songwriting, and this will be very challenging for me overall, but I'm excited for it because I think it will be a good way to just force myself to write something and see what I can come up with. I've been kind of procrastinating on writing more music just because I'm kind of nervous about not being able to finish the song once I start it. But in challenging myself to try to come up with something in only 1 hour, I will be forced to finish something regardless of how good it is, and hopefully it will be fun to share the process with you along the way. My plan going into it right now is to first start up by finding some drums that I like using EZDrummer, and then adding guitar over that, and then adding some simple bass as well. I will have the timer going on this laptop right here to keep track of how I'm doing. Wish me luck, I think I will need it, but hopefully regardless of how this turns out, it will be a fun process. Now let's grab a guitar and get started. All right, I have my guitar here and I am about to start the timer. I'm definitely a little bit nervous here, but we're just gonna see what we can do. I have EZDrummer open here on my screen, which will allow us to kind of pick out a drum track that we like. I don't have that much experience programming drums, so I'm just going to work from some of their pre-created tracks here and kind of mix them together, and if we have time, maybe edit them, but probably just gonna start from that and see how we do. Let's start the timer and see what we can do. All right, it's going. So let's first look at EZDrummer. We have the browser here. I'm just gonna go with the default tempo of 120 BPM. Let's just listen to some random things here. Maybe find some sort of intro or just beat that we like. It's a little slow. Probably too much. Maybe just find something that we like as a verse. Okay, that could work. Let's just go with this. We don't have a lot of time to spend on this. We can also use the song creator here to see what other things are similar to that. So I don't really know that much about song structure, so I'm not going to really stick to anything strict here. It's going to kind of go along with what sounds good to me, and we'll see what we end up with. So we'll start with the intro. Let's just go with this to start out, and let's see if we can do, actually let's do a fill in between. Kind of cool. As you can tell, I really have no idea what I'm doing here, and we're already down 4 minutes, so far, let's not like the best progress, but let's keep going. I'm not sure if I chose the right drum beats here, but I don't have a lot of time, so we're probably just gonna have to go with what we have. All right, let's see what sort of thing we can come up with just from the intro, which is this part right here. Okay, let's just record something, I guess. We have to keep moving. We're down 7 minutes. I haven't been paying attention to the time. We already used 10 minutes and we have a little bit of an intro. Just kind of not that interesting yet, but let's see what we can do. I'm just kind of going with whatever comes up first because I don't have much time, even if it's not the most exciting thing. So let's just keep building off of this. Okay, what do we do at that point? Maybe a build up like that. I want to make the next part a little bit more interesting because right now we're just playing a bunch of chords, but okay, we're down to 45 minutes, so we have to keep going. I'm not sure how we're gonna do the bass and everything. It's a little stressful actually, and as you may be able to tell, I'm not quite thinking as I normally would, but just going with that, whatever happens first, whatever comes out first, that's what we're going with. So let's do something simple for this part here and just see how it comes out. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I like this little section here. Let's just remove that and add a different fill here. Down to 42 minutes. All right, let's see what we can do here. Man, 40 minutes left and we don't even have an intro. We're just gonna keep going. I mean, it sounds okay. It sounds like a guitar riff, but it's not a super interesting one yet. Is there anything else I can do here that would be more interesting? Maybe just kind of follow the drums here, maybe. 39 minutes, okay. Without maybe the octave there. Okay. a little bit off time again. We might have to start rearranging things. We're at 36 minutes with just the intro and some drums. So this is a very short song at this time, but let me just do one more take here and see how that goes. Okay, let's just go with that for now. You can always polish it up later, and I will do the mixing and mastering part at the end of this process. So now we have this beautiful intro, and let's just listen to it one more time. Okay, so now where do we go from here? 36 minutes left, and we have the intro. I'm just gonna improvise over this drum beat now to just see what I can come up with. Maybe we can stick with the octaves and see what we can do here. I would like to add some sort of melody to this as well, but maybe it's better to just get a rhythm down and then add something over top of it. Okay, I kind of like that. Let me just record one more take again. The camera just stopped recording on me because it hit 30 minutes, but this is working well so far. I like this part. So let me just listen to it once all the way through. We have about 30 seconds of recorded material in 30 minutes, but we can kind of repeat some of this and then add layers over it. So let's see what we got. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. So I'd like to re-record some of this stuff because it doesn't sound quite in time or perfect, but we don't really have time right now. So let's move on to the next part. I think we're going to duplicate this part eventually, but I want to add another section, maybe a chorus beat. I guess we should actually add a fill maybe before, kind of like that one. Well, not on time there. Let's try this again. Down to 28 minutes, but we need to kind of come up with another part, maybe the chorus part, and then add some bass and try to add some sort of melody guitar, some sort of lead guitar over the top, and we have 28 minutes to do that. We'll kind of duplicate some of the parts and see if we can come up with like a minute of music. So let's keep going. That was kind of cool, just improvising there. Kind of like this, going a little bit lower. Okay, let's try going down that route and see what we can come up with here. 26 minutes. Okay, we need to make some decisions here. I like that part. Let me just kind of work on this a little bit more. 25 minutes. We need to kind of finish this up in the next like 5 minutes and then repeat these parts and then figure out some lead and some bass. I think that's the plan right now. So now we have a total of 1 minute of music. Not bad, not too shabby. 23 minutes left. Let me see if there's anything. Let me just listen to it one time all the way through to see how it sounds so far. But now this is taking up precious minutes, so we're gonna have to start adding some other parts. Let me repeat, I think the chorus. I'm just calling it chorus. It's not really a chorus. Again here. And then we need some sort of outro as well. So let's just play through this part one more time. Transitions aren't great here, but we have to work with it, I think. I'm just gonna re-record this part one more time here. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's gonna have to do. This is tricky. 15 minutes. Okay, let's just add an ending, and then we need to quickly get some bass and try to figure out something for a lead, but this is, okay, let's just keep going, let's just keep going. We need like an outro. Too long, we don't have very much time left. Okay, 12 minutes left. Okay, actually we're just gonna add that fill again here. We need to transition somehow into this ending. Nope, not the right fill. Come on, come on. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, we just gotta hit the ending. The amazing ending to the amazing song. The ending, I just need something, just something to close it out. I don't have time to come up with something good. Okay, that's gonna have to be the end because we have no bass and no lead part. So now I'm gonna grab my bass and plug it in and try to just come up with something. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this or not, but we have to try. Not very much time left on the clock. I haven't played this bass in a long time. Oh great, my camera is dying as well. Okay, let me just pause the clock for 1 second while I change the camera battery. Okay, I've changed the battery on the camera, so now to grab the bass again and restart the timer. Oh man, this is not going the best, but I could be turned into something cool. Just probably not enough time right now to make it work. Oh, there we go. Okay, precious time. Okay, let's just try recording something because we don't have very much time right now, and we're just gonna have to see what we can do here. What am I doing? Ah! I haven't played much bass, so I'm not super comfortable with what I'm doing here. I'm gonna try and play the right notes right now. This is kind of scary. Oh no. Oh no. 4 minutes. I don't think we're getting to any lead guitar. I think it's just going to be what we have now, unfortunately. 3 minutes. 2 minutes to go. Oh. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with bass. Well, some of those notes are wrong, but we don't have much time here, so we're just going to have to work with what we have, and maybe I will just make sure I'm using the right take in the post-processing, but this is what we have to work with, so that's what we're going to have. This has been a challenge for sure. Let me just copy. Oh, I didn't add bass to the end. 24 seconds left. Well, there's not being no bass on the end, I guess, because we don't have time for that at this point. Well, I guess that is the end of this challenge. 1 second left. It is done. That was tricky. This turned out not the best ever, of course. It was the second time I've ever tried to write a song, and I definitely ran out of time. I wasn't thinking about how to play the bass, and I get kind of confused. I very rarely played bass, so I forgot kind of where I was compared to on the guitar, and I didn't have time to cross-check my playing with what I was playing on guitar. So some of the notes on the bass are not the right ones, and I got nervous, so I didn't have time to kind of think about it. I also ran out of time completely, but this is what we have. 1 minute 30 seconds about of music. So I'm going to kind of mix it together and maybe just choose the take correctly, but I won't add anything new, and then I will put it all together and we will listen to what it sounds like. So that was the final song, and I just listened to it as well, and I have to say I'm actually kind of pleased with how it turned out, given that I haven't really written songs before. I've only written one song, so this is kind of my second attempt at writing a song, and I don't play bass much, and it's just kind of a whole new territory for me, and I think it turned out okay, given that it was an hour and all those constraints. Obviously, there were a lot of things that could have been better. A lot of the timing wasn't great because I only could record one take and had to go really quickly. The bass didn't really work entirely in some places. I was kind of just struggling in the last few minutes to get that done. There was no real ending to the song. I just recorded it really fast. There's no bass at the end. I also wish I had time to add some sort of lead guitar part. I was planning on doing that, but completely ran out of time, and there are a lot of problems that I'm sure you could see, but it was really fun overall, and I think that I might like to do more of these videos actually in the future. Even though it was kind of stressful, I think that doing this sort of challenge will help me grow and get better, and it also might be interesting to track progress over time at this type of challenge. So if you liked this video, definitely let me know in the comments and let me know if you might like to see more like it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed sharing this fun but stressful experience with me, and I will see you in the next video.